My name is Joel Hewish and I'm the CEO of United Global Capital. We're a private wealth management business based in Collins Street in Melbourne CBD. So I met with David at a time where we had built our business over a 5-year period of time on the back of one referral partner. That referral partner was integral to our growth over that period of time. However, that referral partner got quite ill and had to sell his business, and all of a sudden our new business dried up overnight. So we went to see a business coach. We found David. It was my wife who found David actually. She suggested that we needed to go and see a business coach. We found David on the internet and we met with him, and after a rather interesting and testing meeting with my wife and David, we discovered where some of the deficiencies were, and from there we have been working with David now for pretty much almost 3 years, I think. From that point in time, we were losing money. We went through a period where for about 3 months we lost a significant amount of money because we'd just taken on an expansion of an office, only to see that all of our growth plans basically halted overnight. So during that period of time, we had worked with David to help restructure the business, make some changes with staffing, make some changes to the way that we promoted and marketed the business. At the time, prior to meeting with David, we had 5 staff, and today we now have 15 staff. We're hiring for another 2 here in Australia. We have a couple overseas as well helping us, and we've more than quintupled our turnover during that period of time, and I've gone from a point where we were making no money to a point where I'm now making more money than I could ever dream of. Over the last couple of years, I've had to step away from doing a lot of the financial advice and the analytical work that goes into a lot of the services that we offer here. And I think that David has certainly helped enormously in that progress, in that transition phase, and our progress in getting me to the point where I'm now no longer speaking to our clients on a direct basis. I've got other people who are liaising with my clients, which I was quite daunted by, because a lot of those clients came on board because I was the one who was their advisor and I was the one who was managing their affairs. So I get to still be involved in the decision-making process. I get to still be involved in the strategic process of developing new investment strategies and developing new investment services and managing those investment services, but I don't do the day-to-day grunt work these days. It's the same with the financial advice side of the business. We've now built a really strong team of financial advisors, paraplanners, client services officers that have now allowed for me to appoint a manager that runs that part of the business. And it is still today the biggest growth driver for our particular business. I'm not involved in the day-to-day activities of it, but I'm learning how to manage and make decisions. And that's been an adjustment phase, but I'm much happier today. I'm having a lot more fun in my business than I ever have. The demands on my personal time, I've now got my weekends back. I go on 8 weeks of holiday a year. Generally, it actually ends up being around about 9 weeks of holiday a year. We travel overseas. We've gone over in just the last few years since we've had that crisis. My wife and I have gone to the United States for 4 weeks. We've gone to Italy. We've traveled to France, the UK, Hawaii a number of times. So I would have to say that it's been transformational, that experience of working with David and having that mentor there. If you are a business owner in a similar professional services, whether that's accounting, mortgage broking, financial advice, investments, any of those types of services, service-oriented businesses, I think that outcomes would be fantastic for you to meet, and specifically David himself.